Hello, I'm Sydney Simpson, period 1. I'm doing a quadratic function for you. The quadratic function I will be doing for you is -2 times x minus 3 to the power of 2 plus -1. Now I will be showing you how to find the vertex and the line of symmetry. To find the vertex, I will put a 3 in for the x and solve it just like a normal equation. I will give you time to figure out the answer on your own. If you got the correct answer, your final answer should be -1. Now that you have found your vertex, flip over your paper and plot the point 3, -1. Now that you have finished plotting this point, flip your paper back over and see that 3, the -1 in the equation, and the -1 that came out of the equation make the vertex. Now that you have figured that out, write 3, -1 in the vertex section. This line is the line of symmetry. It is 3, so x equals 3 is what you should write in the symmetry section. Now try putting a new number in for x. I put a 1 in. Solve it like you did before, but I got -7 for mine. Flip it over and plot that point. Once you have plotted this point, realize that this is a BOGO. A BOGO is that on each side of the line, it should be exactly the same amount of spaces away. So now instead of getting just 1 point, you got 2 points out of it. Now we are going to be trying to find the y-intercept. And to do that, you put a 0 in for x. Solve it like you have been. In this case, you would get -19. Now, you may plot those points if you would like to, but I know on some of your guys' graphs it doesn't go all the way down to -19. Like mine only goes down to -10. So now that you figured that out, make sure you know it's a BOGO and connect both sides of the graph to make a U shape. Draw your arrows at the bottom to show that it will continuously keep going and will not stop. Now, there are no asymptotes. The range would be f of x as long as f of x is less than or equal to -1. Now, as we have established before, the y-intercept is 0, -19. Now, there is no x-intercept because it never crosses the x-axis. In some cases it does this, and in other cases you will have to find 2 x-axes. Now we will be doing the end effectors. X approaches infinity as f of x approaches -infinity. Now, as x approaches negative infinity, f of x also approaches negative infinity. This is what your finishing chart should look like, and this is what your finishing graph should look like. Thank you for watching.